Okay, so we are back and we're talking about, I'm back, and I'm talking to you about your identity shifting, right? And you're at the end. You've identified who you are and who you are becoming and what it is, the life that you desire, right? This is where you are. You have identified this. So now what do? Outside of making decisions from that place, what you are really doing every day, all day, constantly is playing with the energy and the vibration of it, of who you are becoming, of the woman you are embodying. You are playing with that energy. So, what do I mean when I'm saying playing with the energy? How does it feel? Okay. So, I don't have to do what I'm doing today very often, right? So my son needed me to take him someplace. So, I'm sitting in the car. I'm making content in the car. But, so this is what I was doing first. I was getting dressed, right? And doing my hair and my look based on who I was becoming. Now I am her. That is how I'm dressing. I threw away clothes. We did all of those things in the previous ones. So now, what does it feel like? What does it feel like? So I am her. I have some time. I am sitting in the car, and because that's never going to end, right? Because I'm a mom of 8 and a grandma of 5 and whatever. So, but what I would be doing before is different than what I'm doing now. I'm doing what I'm doing right now from her frequency because it is becoming my frequency. So, does that mean like if you were already doing videos, you should do something else? Well, no, I typically would have been recording videos in the car or some level of content in the car if I was waiting. Years ago, I spent a lot of time in the car, and all my YouTube videos were basically in the car. So, that hasn't changed, but my approach, my thought process, my energy, right? How does it feel? How does it feel? What is the thought process? What would she be doing? What would she be thinking? Okay. So if previously I was thinking, oh my God, they need me to take them somewhere. I need to get my work done. I've got to make these videos because I'm not going to have time later. Is a different energy and a different feel from there's always time. And when it gets done, it gets done. And I'm not going to be deprived of anything, right? What I want is for me. And as long as I stay in my lane and stay consistent, then that is going to show up for me. And yeah, I'm in the car and I happen to not be tired. And in my breathing exercises and in my allowing, I got an inspired action. Let me take advantage of that right now. Completely different energy. It's a completely different energy, which means the quality of this video, which I already know is the bomb, but like the quality of this video is better. The message is pure as it flows through me to you. And it comes from a place of not being rushed, not sacrificing. It has no lack in it. So I want you to play with the energy. And I'm going to do another video about playing with if you're seeing this, go to my TikTok page and watch the video. I'll put up like playing with energy right at the top, because even in manifesting, you want to play with energy. So you can break down your desires and the lifestyle into phases, which is what I did. So you should have like what you're trying to do in the next 3 months, what you're trying to do in 6 months, what you were trying to do in 9 months, right? So my first 3 months are done. So now I'm looking at what are the next phases. Now, I'll do another video on collapsing that time, because some of the things that I had planned for 9 months are done as well, but not everything, and not everything in the 6 months is already done. So we'll collapse time in a minute, but what is the energy of what is next, right? So the energy of what is next is I've got to move. I got to find a house close to my land so that my land doesn't have structures on it. So I have to build wells. I've got to put up a temporary house. I have to clear land to and get an architect to help me with my house design, which is amazing, because building a house, designing a house was not part of my original plan. But when I started to become her, that became the thing. Like, you design a house. Well, where am I going to design a house? And if I only, remember I said earlier, I was only looking at 5 acres and whatever. So now I have 5 acres to work on and still have plenty of land to build a house for me, for every one of my kids, to expand my business, to farm on, to like the whole thing. Okay. So what are the next phases? What does it feel like? Even if you're working on like credit, say you need to improve your credit. So if you have perfect credit, what would you do? What does that feel like? How does that come together, right? And you change your thoughts around debt and such, right? So how do you change your thoughts around debt? So like, having debt is not bad, right? Having debt is you deciding that you want to pay things off slowly over time, versus altogether you're leveraging your credit. If your credit is low, you have leveraged your credit for your benefit in the past. So the next phase is to re-up. Credit is not like a status symbol, oh, I've got an 800 credit score. So what if you're not leveraging it? Right? Now, if you are operating in a corporate lifestyle phase, then having an 800 credit score that stays there is great, because really you should own nothing and control everything. But if anything happens, you should be sitting on an 800 credit score. Like, but that's a different thing. But what I'm saying is, the process is different. I'm not going into that. But what I'm saying is, that's your thought process, right? So when your thought process is that, then things start to open up. You start to feel, what does that feel like? If you get funded for a business, okay, your business is funded. How do you carry yourself? If you need to have 500 clients, what does it feel like? And how do you move and operate if you have 500 clients? How do you run your business if you're getting 300 orders a day? What does that feel like? You're playing with that energy. And when you're not in it, you go back to it. What does it feel like? It feels like this. It's nice. I'm happy. I'm relaxed. I'm focused. Everything is coming together. All the people are lined up. Approvals are happening faster than ever. Whatever it is, play with the energy of the you that you are becoming. That is going to help you embody it, because you keep bringing that frequency into your body. Eventually it sticks. Eventually it stays. And then you're not playing with that energy. You're playing with the next level energy. And you keep doing this and you'll start to rise, and it will happen faster and faster. So if you have any questions about this, let me know. Love you guys. Bye.